Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and welcome back to episode 5 of my Let's Play Alea Jacta Est. I am playing the scenario called The Year of the Four Emperors. It's kind of a strange name for a scenario since it actually lasts 2 years, but that's what it's called, and that's what we're playing. And we have taken on the persona of Vespasianus. That is him. Titus is his actual son, who he came back. He was traveling to Rome, and they learned that Otho, I think, would have killed him or captured him and maybe executed him if he stepped foot in Rome, so he turned around and came back. And so I've actually put him into the stack with his father. And let's see here. Yeah, we can actually combine him with something, with a legion. So I think I will do that. So we are sieging Jerusalem at this point. I almost want to think I could split this unit and use, although that's pretty good sized. That's 330 plus about 430, 530, 630, 700, 6, 800, about 1,000. That's about 1,000 worth of power right there. But I wonder if let's just look. Do they even have? I haven't looked at the screen, I don't think, at all. And our current morale is 95. Our current victory points are 413. We're actually winning, but we're not gaining as many per turn as Otho is. So that is something. We've lost 27,000 men. Otho has lost 49,000 men, and Vitellius has lost 28,000, almost 29,000. I haven't fought any battles against Otho or Vitellius, who are my main rivals. Regnum Parthorum, I think, are the Parthians, and I haven't really fought them much either. They haven't lost any men. And then Batavi, not really sure about them, but their morale is pretty damn high. I think they're at war with me, though, because their relationship with me is minus 100, which is the same as every one of these others who are against me, except the Parthians. The Parthians, it's 0. I wonder if Batavi means the Jewish revolt. What is that, 8 F-17? So let's see. Prisoners taken from the enemy. And then these are our losses. All these red are the ones that I control. Let's see. If I controlled that, that would be huge. So yes, I think I am going to keep sieging Jerusalem until I actually can assault it and take it. And I guess it's funny that I mentioned Masada in my last episode, but I think Masada, this is when actually the Masada episode actually did happen, was about this time frame. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, there was a Jewish revolt, and a group of Jewish people took refuge in the mountaintop fortress of Masada, and about 600 or 700 held off 15,000 Romans for months, maybe years. And at the last moment, when it looked like they weren't going to be able to hold out any longer, they all committed suicide. Well, I think some were killed by I think the parents might have killed the children and then committed suicide, but it was all, is kind of all so that they wouldn't fall into the hands of the Romans, basically, is why they did that. They preferred to die as opposed to being a Roman slave. So, that's something I think the Jewish people remember and even celebrate. I don't know what the celebration is called, but I'm pretty sure that is exactly what happens, is that they celebrate them every year. Now, getting back to Mucianus, I had a unit that I had basically bought through this screen, and it was the Cataphracts, and it was a very strong, powerful mounted unit. That unit has disappeared. I don't know where it went to. I don't know what happened to it. It has completely gone off the map. I used the hotkey to cycle through my forces. It's not there. I don't know what happened to it. It has completely disappeared. So we have to go ahead and decide what we're going to do with him. And what we're going to do with him is come over here and try to put an end to this crap that's going on. So, really, that is, I think, if I capture Jerusalem or win this or put down this rebellion, I think that will jump to the amount needed for my Danubian legions to unlock. So let's see what happens. Let's process a turn. Okay. That's not good. I don't like the looks of that. National resilience. Castrum Presidium. Are we talking about this? Now he's inactive. Son of a gun. But he got there while he was active. I don't get that, really, to be quite honest. But let's take a look at our messages. The Nile is flooding. A heat wave, a heat wave. The Vitellians have sold their prisoners into slavery. The Athonians have raised more money, and a merchant ship has been sunk. We won a battle against Judea and Dura Europus. Okay. We have lost a battle against Otho in region. So that's the naval battle. I don't know what I had out there for him to attack. He should have gotten here while he was active. I don't know what this will do. Can he? I don't know if he's allowed to assault this. The upkeep. Faces. That's, I guess, here. Or maybe it's here. It's one of these. Oh. So we have some units coming online here. Let's see if we cannot reach the destination from here. It says it's locked. Is it because these are regional? If so, that would be very disheartening to me that I can't use them. Because of our overwhelming presence in the disputed region of the Zenobia. I don't know where that is. That's this unit. And that's because they're being besieged. But I don't know if there's much I can do about that. We haven't gained anything in our siege here. That is very depressing because I'm going to spend all my time trying to take Jerusalem, and hopefully I'm going to get a breach here at some point. Now what's going on over here? Do we... Okay. Let's see. F2. We're looking good. Everything's looking good here. Maybe by a couple there and a couple there. That's all looking good. So let's save this and then see. Let's run another turn. What are you doing up here? Nicopolis. Days. Sounds good to me. Alright. We're going to leave him here. Although it kind of pisses me off that he's not active. Let's see if we don't get some kind of battle out of him. I don't think he can take that city with my troops sitting there. Even if they are under a general who's inactive. Seems weird that it just... You control Dacian Raiders. Dacian Raiders are showing on the fringes of Moesia provinces, crossing the Danube and ready to plunder the border provinces. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't have anybody to fight them that's active. So let's see. Judea is besieging. We have achieved nothing against Jerusalem. Oh. Well, crap. 58 days. It's because he's inactive. He's still inactive. He's not, but... Oh boy. So let's see. 492, 373. Yes. We have a lot of... Well, I wouldn't say a lot. Four supply wagons. And he's still inactive. So... That's him. I'm trying to decide if I've got enough troops to do whatever I need to do. I mean, all these with the little banner here, I think that means I can't move them out of the region. But I do have these guys. But this is far enough away that I'm worried to do anything with them. I think I want to keep them there for protection, for defense. So, I mean, how many more turns do I have? November of 69, and it'll end in January of 71. So basically 14 turns, 13 turns. So I'm just going to keep on doing it. One more turn, and I think I'll call this episode, this processing of a turn, I'll call the episode. I don't know if I'm doing something. I mean, if this was Civil War II, I'd bring in some more siege artillery, but it's not. And also engineers and everything else that might give me a bonus in a siege situation. I don't know how to protect these. I don't think I have enough ships to send them, in here to fight. We can appoint a new general. You can confiscate the Hierosolima city treasury. Does that mean I've captured it? Oh, I think I did. Let's look at here. Yes, we have captured Jerusalem, or Jerusalema. Say that fast 5 times. Bet you can't do it. Roman civilization. The Lingones and Treveri's revolt. The revolt of Civilis makes inroads in Gaul. Many of those who remember the Gallic War against Caesar, or more recently the failure of the revolt of Sacrovir, the Trevere chief Classicus, a veteran general of Vitellius, and the ambitious Lingonus leader Sabinus make an agreement to create no less than the Gallic Empire. They quickly ally with Civilis and raise their tribes against Roman power. I don't know that affects me. The Belgians. The family stories are always complex. The Batavian chief Claudius Labeo is the intimate enemy of Civilis. The latter condemned him to exile in Frisia, but Labeo escaped, and today at the head of his Belgian unit of Nervian Raiders, he offers to devastate the rear of the Batavian army to the benefit of the Romans in order to take revenge on Civilis. I don't think that affects me. You do not control Rome. We get that. Germanic Raiders on the Middle Danube. Ready to plunder the regions. Not much I can do about that either. Judea surrendered to us. We gained 1 victory point and 1 morale point. Are you kidding me? 33 points per turn and 34 points. You'd think I'd have got more from this. Remember when that said 30? Or 25 or 30? And now it just says 1? It's kind of a slap in the face. My units over here are just about ready. Yeah. Oh, he is active. Maybe we'll run another turn. And he captured. He's inactive. I'm going to put some troops into Jerusalem, the fortress of Jerusalem. And let's go here. And this guy's still making his... How many days? 203 days. That is not happening. I didn't realize these guys were still moving around. I don't think they can do much. I don't think they're strong enough to do much, but you never know. Oh, wait a minute. Now it says they can move. I guess one of these were not completely finished. Good deal. We'll clean this little area up, and then we'll come down here and clean this little area up. We'll clean this area up because he's actually got a pretty good army. I wonder if I should wait until he's active. $892 plus 383. That's a pretty good size army. But I'm at 3,600. let's see something. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to see. There we go. So a move to here is across land. Maybe he'll hide in the city. And if he does, then we can siege him out of there. Alright. So let's try it. This will definitely be the last turn. Why do all these guys have a little, almost like a captain's hat on? Like Captain Antonil. I'm aging myself when I say that. I wasn't old enough to really like them, but I remember them. I got a feeling this is going to be a very... Ooh, yeah. That's all he had was 121 men? Wasn't that? There we go. Yes. That was a very nice victory. Even though we lost 7,000 men, they lost 13 and a half. And they lost... That's the big one right there, is when you lose 17 units, you can't get them back immediately. If you lose one unit, you lose that unit, yeah, but it's easier to rebuild. You know, you lose hit points off your units, but you can rebuild them back up basically with replacements. Here you basically have to recruit more units. And so he just lost 17 units. So now, as you can see, his strength is 2 pips. It was 4 pips, and I'm still at 5 pips. That was definitely a good victory. Let's see what we got here. Volunteers. I'm not even going to click it and read it, but we got line and militia replacement +5 each. Gallic Empire Oath. Let's look at that. Civilis risks upsetting his Germanic allies by denying their desires to plunder rich Gaul, but a full-scale revolt by the Gallic tribes could ensure the final victory and the independence of the Batavians. We won a battle. We won that battle and got 3 national morale. That was this one. We gained 3 national morale from that. So, and we captured hundreds of prisoners and weapons from the enemy. I mean, we can look at this a little bit more. Look at the rounds. Actually, we'll do that in the next episode, I think, because we could look at this forever and go through everything. Let's just look at our messages and determine if anything really serious happened. Nothing there. We have an unsupplied unit here. That's this one. Titus Flavius Vespasianus, our son, has been congratulated. Marcus Ulpius Traianus has been congratulated, and Sextiulius Felix has been congratulated as well. So there you have it. We are at 618 victory points. That's a pretty good amount. And they're at 434. I don't know how you win this other than if you. I don't know if you can. If you even have time, or I even have time, to defeat Otho and Vitellius and take Rome. Maybe I should be trying to take Rome immediately. But anyway, folks, I think that'll be the end of this episode. We are seeing a lot of success, actually. We're winning battles against the Judeans, and capturing Jerusalem was pretty big, although they didn't really give us much for it. After it told us we probably would get a lot of points, they didn't really give us much. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. I don't know if it will say, you know how those victory screens are. Sometimes it says, this game ended in a draw, but you did have more victory points than the other protagonists or whatever. But in my opinion, if we win by victory, if we have more victory points than anybody else, we win. To me, it's a technical victory, but it's still a victory. But I think sometimes the game doesn't always believe it to be a victory. They sometimes call it a draw. So it's all in the eye of the beholder, I guess. But I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.